Hi everyone, it's March 26th. I'm still working on my DARE project. My current challenge is to learn how to draw animation. It's really turning out to be more of a puzzle than I thought it was going to be. One of the first things I've learned is that the way I draw the eye, normally it's a very manga style, where the trick is you put in anywhere from 3 to 7 lines for the upper lid, and you end up with eyelashes. And in an animation, what I'm finding is that you can't do that. You have to draw the line that is the line and then just leave it alone. That's given me a lot of trouble with eyes, with noses, every aspect of the drawing. It's just been a whole new world for me to learn. But I'm about half done now with a walk cycle for Rarity. It's a 1 second walk cycle of 24 frames. I've kind of stretched it out here to 12 frames per second, just using the 24 frame walk. And here's the first 12 frames of that walk. And you can see I'm not registering her well yet. She still bounces around a lot. She has that movement I'm looking for though. The right front hoof lifts up, moves forward, and then touches the ground, and she puts her weight onto it. And that's the first half of the walk. Now I need to move that left front hoof forward and do the same thing with it, get her weight back on it. The biggest problems I had with my last version of this was that the eye moved around a lot. Every panel she had a different eye, and you can see there's still some movement in her eye. There's still, her nose is changing. Her muzzle gets longer and shorter. And surprising how small a mistake with a line can result in such a big movement on an animation like this. However, if you show this at its original size, it's not so bad. And I think if I can do an entire, 3 or 4 minute animation with no more error than that per panel, I'm going to be pretty freaking happy. I do need to get her to stop bouncing around, and that's something I have to fix in Photoshop. The way that I'm compositing in Photoshop, I need to figure out what the thing is on her body that I'm registering on. Right now I'm trying to register on the shadow, and I'm trying to register on the ground and that leading hoof, and it's not working. It's resulting in too much bounce, because of course that hoof is reaching out and then reaching down. And I think maybe if I go off her left shoulder, or perhaps her cutie mark, because you know it all is about the plot. And if I focus more intensely on her plot, perhaps I'll end up with what I'm looking for. I also noticed that her hind legs are a bit of a problem that I need to figure out. So you can see that left hind leg get thick, get thin. Anatomy is hard when you're going frame by frame, because I'll tell you, I could draw that in a comic book and it'd be fine. I could draw that in a comic book and it'd be fine. No one would care. But when you see it in an animation from frame to frame, it starts to matter quite a bit. I mean, animation I thought was going to be easier than drawing a comic. And what I've learned is that animators have a precision that I don't have. But I will tell you that the thing I'm the most proud of is, look at this here. Look at her mane. Look at that. Ah, that's gorgeous. That's just a little bit of a flourish, a little bit of a movement there. It doesn't move around too much. So whatever I'm doing with her mane, which I haven't been paying any attention to, is the thing that I need to be doing for the whole rest of her body. So that's it for today. I hope you're all having fun drawing. Talk to you later.